Question for you. Do you bring a thank you gift to a holiday party? How about a bottle of wine? How about if everybody attending brings a bottle of wine? Yay, they stocked the bar. However, when you're the host or hostess, isn't it fun just to get a gift, especially a practical gift, especially a gift you'll use? This video is going to show you how to make a DIY hostess thank you gift your hostess will appreciate. They will thank you for, and boy, oh boy, will they use it. Come on in, my crafty friends. I'm Dawn, creator at Dee Dee Creates Crafts. This is the channel for duplicatable cards you can copy, helpful hints, and simple projects like the one I got for you today. If you get car sick, seasick, motion sickness, I am about to turn the camera down, so close your eyes. Here we go. Let me get you set up. And I think we're good. All right, you can open your eyes now. The paper I was holding up is 12 by 12. It's Santa Express. I was gonna cut us 2 by 2 square samples, but when I look at a page like this, I visualize cutting it into strips or stripes and then cutting it this way to make a horizontal card, or even a layer for scrapbooking. So I didn't want to make us a sample because I could do it with that, but not with something like this, which I felt was so unique and so beautiful for this particular card stock. All right, what we're going to make today. If you joined me yesterday, you saw some wowzer, very different, very unique, very fun Christmas cards. So today I thought what we'd do for our hostess gift is make a gift box to put the cards in, and then you'll present the entire item to your hostess. So she gets the gift box for the presentation and the cards, the Christmas cards you made, handmade in this box. Now that's a wow gift. So I made us a little template for you to follow along, and it just to be more of a visual, be simpler for you. Let me pull this up because I want you to see the template as I'm cutting and as I'm explaining. So I chose, you can use any color you want. I chose to just use thinner white cardstock. So your cardstock, you're gonna cut this way, no. 8.5. It already comes this way. But this way, where we usually have our 11, we're gonna cut it at 10 3/8. 3/8 is right between the quarter and the half, that little line that sticks out. And if you're like me and not really great with all the 1/8, 1/16, 3/8, 5/8, what have ya, these little monsters, scary little numbers, go to my Stampin' Up! Website, dawndavis1.stampinup.net. Go to projects, and then you'll see a picture of this, and then you can open it up and print it for free. I want you to have this. Mine literally has this little stander-upper. It literally sits like this on my craft desk. So it's in view all the time because that's how often I need it. So 10 3/8 by 8.5 is your base for your box. Then we're gonna score along the short side. So I'm gonna turn it this way, so the short side's at the top. And the first thing I'm gonna do is score it at 1 3/8, all right? And you're gonna do that on both sides. So flip it to the other side and do it again. 1 3/8, done, scored. Now we're gonna turn it on the long direction. So the long direction's at the top. And then you're gonna score it at, nope, right there. You're gonna score it at 4.5. And then again at 5 7/8. And 7/8 is way up there between the 3/4 before your next number. So that's the next spot. Let me double, triple check on myself. Yes, that you are going to score along the long side, meaning the long side's up that way. So now, just so it'll help your eyes, I have to do this where I just go ahead and I pre-fold all my little bells and whistles, all my little score lines. It helps me visually just to see. Now we're gonna come in with some scissors, just some detail scissors. We're still gonna work on our score lines, but what we're gonna do now, because you see here, fold line, fold line, fold line, fold line. Cut, 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 cut. I did the little dashes where we're gonna cut. So basically with our cutting, we're just creating the tabs for this gift box. And let me show you a little trick. It would be real easy to come in and go snip and put my point right at that fold line, but I'm gonna share a secret with you. When you do that, you just get this, I don't even know what, a little nub, if you will. So I want you to come in and not do that. Still stop at the fold line, still stop at your crease line, but come in with your cut. And even if you have to move your scissors slightly, and we're gonna end, you can see, I ended right there, flip it over, do the same thing, just repeat on the other side. And then, just to make our life so much easier when some assembly is required, we're gonna cut just a hair off each of the tabs, angling it from the top into the smaller into part, like a little V or a little pizza, slice of pizza. Doesn't that sound good? What do you guys like on your pizza? Do you like plain cheese? Do you like meats like pepperoni or sausage? Do you like veggie? Tell me in the comment section what you like. What toppings do you like on your pizzas? I'm either a plain Jane. Oh, Lord, help us. I don't even know what that was. That'll be on the inside of the box. We're all covered up. Doesn't that irk you guys? It irks me. All right, I'm going to move this. My little trimmer. And we're gonna decorate. Now, if you want, just kind of play with it. I'm gonna just hold it together without adhering it or gluing it so you can see what it's gonna look like. It's an open-ended box, you guys, that the cards are gonna fit in gorgeously. However, we're gonna decorate it before we assemble it. So this is where this particular die set comes in, and it's called Stylish Shapes. Here's why it's such a good bang for your buck. This is 30, you get 15 dies. So what is that, $2 a die? Oh my stars, very good value. However, more importantly than that, you get squares, you get circles, and then you get labels. So I really feel like if you had to only buy one set of dies for yourself that had shapes for what I call label making or for making layers, this would be it. Stylish Shapes dies. Highly recommend, highly recommend. The reason I'm recommending it to you, you guys, also, we talked about the paper, we talked about the dies, is because, in case you didn't know it, I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So the reason I started the channel is I want to introduce you to me, I want to introduce you to the Stampin' Up! Products. Then I want to show you how to use the products you order with simple projects like you're watching today. I don't want you to feel stuck with your products. I don't want your products sitting in a drawer and you not using them. I want to show you how to use your products over and over and over so you feel like, whoa. Yeah, I spent 30, but this is a year later, 2 years later, and it's the only one I've got of those particular shapes, and look how often I use it. That's what I want you thinking. When you do order with me, it helps support this channel, yes. However, I'm gonna send you some freebies, some happy meals, some thank you gifts. So please know I appreciate you with some happy mail as well. For our decorations is step 2. You know, if you've been to my channel before, all my cutting and scoring is typically in step 1. Step 2, we're going to get on to cutting the decorations. So I want you to cut 2 designer series paper pieces, which is patterned paper for the rest of your world, designer series paper, because literally our paper is designed by designers. So pattern paper, you're going to cut at 5.5 by 4 1/4. And you need 2 of these, one for the front, one for the back. That's how we're the base of our decorating. So I'm gonna get my little baby glue out. You guys know my glue of choice is the Tombow Mono multi-liquid glue. And yes, of course, Stampin' Up! Sells it. Yeah, they do. Here's why I like it. For projects like this, it literally creates wiggle room where, pretend I put my layer, this pretty piece down wonky, and I feel the need to move it, or I'm like, oh my gosh. And let me move this 1 second because I want to see the edges of my white. and see what I'm doing. I just want to see where all my edges are so I can line this up pretty stinking even, you know what I mean? But if it's not even, that's why the glue. We can change it. We can move it before the glue dries. Now, when you use glue, I like to start away from the corner and drag it into the corner, because see the little baby blob? If I start right at the edge, that blob's at the edge. So I tend to do that and then use the tip to just push my glue around. So, and why I do the corners is beyond me, but I do the corners. There's no rhyme or reason for that. That's just habit. Not a bad habit. All right, so now we're gonna turn this gorgeous, fun, pretty Christmas holiday paper over. It looks pretty even Steven, so I'm gonna feel confident pushing that down into place. Now, your next cut-out piece, you could either use white, because it's going to be layering for a decoration. I chose to use the spruce green to match the stripes and just add a little more color, because I chose to do a white box. Then, with my stylish shapes, I just cut out one of the Santa Clauses from the designer series paper, so let's glue him to a layer. And you know what's so precious about this paper and so just endearing? Santa, he is in, his little baby skin color is in several shades, because guess what? We want our children to be able to relate to Santa and see Santa like they see themselves. So if Santa is pale-skinned or tan-skinned or a little darker, he's still Santa. Especially if he's bringing presents, right? But I just thought that was so endearing that this paper had each of that. I'm trying to think if I have him here, I could show you. I've got to find it. I wish I had. Sometimes I tell you guys stuff and then there, isn't he precious? There he is. There's baby Santa with his different, beautiful, different shades of skin, which I just appreciate. I hope you do too. We are going to put dimensionals to pop Santa up, give him a little pop. So I double check everything. So I want to know the top of my box, so when I pop Santa up, he's in the right direction. So let's just put some 4 dimensionals on our Santa. I just find it simpler and a little more sturdy to decorate before we assemble the box. But if you get excited and forget and assemble your box, that's okay. While you're assembling your decorating, just, oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I thought of something. I just thought of something. I'm gonna take back everything I just said. What? Yeah, I never do that. I never change my mind. Oops. Because I remembered something, a little secret way I want to decorate my box, and it does involve adding my pretty after the box is assembled. So let me come back with my glue. Now your tabs get folded to the inside, on both sides. They're just going to fold to the inside. And then fold 2 sides in, over and around the outside of your tabs. So let's go ahead and glue that down first. Let's glue, I'm gonna put glue on this tab. And stand it up so that it's flat on the ground. Your side that you're adhering up is flat on the ground. Let me double check him. Yep, he behaved. That little side, it behaved. So let me come back with some glue on this tab. This is just gonna make your life easier to glue it down to the tab before we adhere the other side of our box. So now it's going to be a little easier when we adhere this side over this side, because now you can treat it just like, now did I cut that? No, it's okay. So I'm going to put the glue on my tab. And again, it looks like I'm making a hot mess and using too much glue, but I gotta share and I've gotta repeat. All I'm doing, you guys, is I am pushing the glue around with the tip of my bottle. All right. So I'm just kind of pulling, making sure it's nice and taut, nice and tight as far as the edges go. Turn him on his side, use your bone folder. Stick it in because our fingers aren't quite that long enough. And it's just gonna help push it down into place. So let's repeat on this side. And then I'll show you the method to my madness, why I had changed my mind midstream and decided to do this way. Because you've got two options. You can either, for decoration, yep, I definitely needed to insert the bone folder because I see the inside edge right there was totally sticking up. And I want it totally sticking down. There. I'm enjoying the way it's coming out. And this would just be so cute. We've got two options. We can either do holes on the outside and create a handle for your box, or you can wrap the ribbon around the side of your box and put your decoration on top of the ribbon and then tie a bow on the other side. So I'm so tempted. I don't know what to do because I was gonna do a handle with some white tulle. That'd be cute too, wouldn't it? I think I'm just gonna be brave and go ahead and just do the sideways. And I kind of explained and showed and told how to do the bad English, but it's funny. Yeah, this is very pretty. So just know you have options, just like yesterday's video, which yes, you need to see it. I gave you some options with the note cards that go inside the base of that particular card. I think I shared 3 options with you. This box has decorative options for you as well. Creative license, if you will. And we're gonna cover that up. So, all right, Mr. Santa. Kind of make sure he's centered, and I've already got my pop-ups, my dimensionals hooked on. He's looking stinking cute. Let's do the other side. Add some bling, and we're done. I'll show you what I was gonna do with the handle just to see what you think. Oh my stars, he's so cute. I guess we still could do a handle. I just feel like it's a little too because I want to do a bow next to Mr. Santa there. Did not go that way, that went that way. And I'm using glue dots to adhere the ribbon down because glue dots are, they're missing in action. They are very strong and they're fabulous for what I call fabric, which is a bow. Am I right? All right, come on up, little big daddy. All right, let me see. There we go. And I made my bow a little bigger than I normally do for a card, but I thought it's a box, that'd be fun. So here is that. Let's add a little bit of the bling. These are adhesive back stars. They're opalescent. And these you will get in your December mini retreat kit. And you're like, what? What is that? I am so glad you asked. A mini retreat kit is exactly that. It's just a mini retreat where you're gonna make 10 Christmas cards and you're gonna have so much fun. And it's a kit I send to you with everything you need. Now, go to my main page, go to the community button, and it has all the details. It is $39 to make. Oh, precious. Do you love? To make the 10 cards, but you're also gonna get a full size of these opalescent stars. You're gonna get a full size roll of the glitter or organza ribbon, and then you're also gonna get something else that was profound. I can't remember. I think it's all the bases and all the pretties and all the decorating. that you could possibly hope for. So check that out if you like kits. And I'm hoping you like them as much as I do, because everything comes prepped and ready for you. Now these are some of the cards I made in yesterday's video, so yeah, you can see already you're gonna wanna watch that video. And look, they tuck so beautifully into this box. What a beautiful presentation, what a beautiful gift. Put the handle on it if you want to. And I thank your hostess. Put as many, I put 4. These are very thick cards. You could easily fit 5 or 6 cards in here. So what a beautiful presentation and gift for your hostess. What do you think? Have you liked it? Are you gonna make it? Did you learn something? If yes, you had fun, or yes, you learned something, do this with your finger, go boop, hit the like button for me, and that's gonna tell YouTube that you want more crafters to see Dee Dee Creates Crafts channel. And to make this project, just go to the description section and you'll see description and links to order the products. Now, it's also time to subscribe because I want you to find me again. You know why I want you to find me again? Tomorrow. I've got another gift, another DIY for you. And so I want you to come back because guess what? I'm doing it every day this week. And Friday, we top it all off with our weekly kit to go. It's a card class where you can get 3 free card kits with an order. So that's Friday. So come back and watch me every day. I'm going to turn the camera up now. So there are 3 things, ta-da, I want you to remember. I want you to remember to like the video before you go. I want you to remember to subscribe so you can find me again, so you can come back. And 3, I want you to watch yesterday's video so you can learn how to make the really fun Christmas cards. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye now.